So I just recently bought an iPhone 16 Pro Max, and people are saying if they have an iPhone 15 Pro Max, should they update to the iPhone 16 Pro Max? In my case, the answer is yes. There's a couple of reasons. Number one, I wanted two iPhones to film with. Now I have two. I have my 15 Pro Max and I have the brand new 16 Pro Max. The other reason that I wanted to buy the 16 Pro Max is because I want the latest and greatest iPhone, since it is my primary camera. It's the one I always have with me. It shoots 4K 120 in Apple ProRes log. So I wanted two, so now I have two. If you have a 15, you don't necessarily have to upgrade to the 16. In my case, I wanted to, and I did. There's a list of features that the 16 has that the 15 does not have if you're still on the fence. If you have a 14 or a 13 or 12, the decision is much easier. I say yes, just because of the USB-C port, just because of Apple ProRes log and a lot of other features. 15 is borderline, but in my case, I absolutely wanted two iPhones, which I now have. But the reasons are the screen is a little bit bigger than the 15. It has an A18 Pro. It has camera control, which is an interesting extra button that the 15 does not have. The ultra wide is now a 48 megapixel fusion camera, 48 megapixel macro photography, spatial photos, latest generation photographic styles, 33 hours of battery life versus 29 with the 15 Pro Max. There's a laundry list of features that the 16 Pro Max has that the 15 Pro Max does not have, but it's not a gigantic leap. If you have the 15 Pro Max and you're satisfied with it, you don't necessarily have to get the 16 Pro Max. In my case, I did. I want the latest and greatest because I use my iPhone all the time as my main camera, and I wanted two iPhones, two high quality iPhones with USB-C, which I now have. Your decision and my decision. I decided to keep my iPhone 15 Pro Max and buy the 16 Pro Max. My name's Richard Taylor. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in.